Hi, my name's Rae-ann Wood-Schatz, and I'm the president and owner of a company in Edmonton, Alberta called Integrity Seminars. Many, many years ago, I found myself at a place in my life where I knew I wanted to make some significant and somewhat major changes and wasn't quite sure how or where to begin. I was working in a family violence program and had done that for many years post university and starting my career. I was in a marriage that I had been with my partner since I was in my teens, and we were struggling. I had 3 small children and just knew that I wasn't happy and that I wanted to make major changes and had no idea where to start. I felt also a little bit confused about how I felt like I had spent the first couple of decades of my life putting all of that into place. So I had gone to school, got a career, had a stable career, had a husband, had a family, and so why was it that I felt unfulfilled and dissatisfied and most days completely overwhelmed? It was then that someone introduced me to a personal development program called, back then called Personal Best Level 1, now called The Gift. It was through the process of that transformational program that not only did I get clarity on what it was that I felt needed to change, I was given many of the tools on how I could create those changes. And it started by realizing that nothing in my life was happening to me. Everything in my life was happening through me and for me, and that it fundamentally came down to 2 ideas. Everything in my life is a choice. And so when I took my power back and realized that I was not trapped or stuck in anything, in fact, I had created it all. So if it was no longer serving me, I had the power, the capacity, and the ability to uncreate it. And it was through the journey of understanding that what I chose and why I chose it, and still what I choose and why I choose, has everything to do with how I filter everything in my life. It's how I see myself, it's how I see the world, it's how I see other people. When we're born, we come in for the most part blank. And then we go through the process of our childhood being coded. So our parents are significant contributors of that code. Our society, certainly nowadays, children are heavily impacted by what they read and what they see on television, in social media, etc. And it's the piece that we also recognize and understand that some of what we learn through those teachers and through those mechanisms support us. And there are some that fall into play that get in our way and that block us or stop us from leading a successful, joyful, happy life. And so the gift is designed to do just that, to give you the opportunity through a series of activities and exercises over the course of 3 days, a chance to be able to really dive into that deep end of your belief system and work on understanding what drives you and what motivates you in your life, so that when you begin to understand the choices and the decisions that you're making and why you're making them, you have both capacity, desire, willingness, passion, and determination to do it differently. Personal development is something that many people feel nowadays that it is an add-on and not necessary unless they're in trouble. And there are many in the world that realize that personal development is a critical and vital, important part of success, of being happy, of being joyful. Self-awareness is the key to being able to understanding and recognizing what needs to change or what needs to shift, and the deservability and the empowered piece of recognizing that you have the ability. Nothing outside of you will bring you peace, joy, and happiness. It's what happens on the inside. You don't control anything or anyone on the outside. All you do is control and choose how to respond. And those choices come from that thing we call your belief system. So if you are interested in discovering yours, if there is anything in your life that you know you could do or feel or experience in a more powerful, positive way, personal development, personal transformation, and my favorite is through the program that we call The Gift, is that we will support you. We will assist you in doing the work and doing the discovery. We have open houses that we do here in Edmonton, and if attendance is not an option, we're certainly happy to send you a pre-recorded version and or schedule a phone call with one of our life coaches who can support you in taking a look at whether or not this program could make a difference for you. I promise that if you come with an open mind and an open heart, it will. And I'm so certain of that we have a 100% money back guarantee. So we believe in many seminars, companies would not offer that, being that they can't control your level of participation, so they can't control the value that you create, and so unwilling to invest in a money back guarantee, knowing that you may not do the work. I believe this process works so powerfully. Your only job is to get yourself there. So thank you for taking the time to listen. You can visit us at www.integrityseminars.com. We're certainly out on Facebook and Instagram as well. So if you're interested, please pop on and come and see us. We would love to find out more about you and how we can support you and assist you in your personal evolution and your transformation journey. Thank you.